Hi, my name's Mike from Backbone CrossFit. Thank you so much for joining us for our New Year, New You nutrition chat. We're going to discuss 3 tips to actually achieve your New Year's resolutions. All right, so just a quick note, our nutrition program is backed by Healthy Steps Nutrition. They've helped over 35,000 people around the world to take control of their nutrition and gain success. We know that nutrition may be simple, but it's not easy. So just like these successful people, you too can have success as long as we take it one step at a time. All right, how many of you have heard the phrase New Year, New You? That's why we named the chat after it. At the end of the year or beginning of a new year, we make a decision to, we make resolutions in hopes of improving some part of our lives. So in other words, a new you. A resolution, so just a quick definition, a New Year's resolution is a common tradition in which a person resolves to continue good practices, change an undesired trait or behavior to accomplish a personal goal or otherwise improve their life. So let me share a story about a client of mine. Before coming to see us, she had gotten a $15 membership to a gym and decided to try the Whole30 because she heard some people had lost some weight using it, which they have. After discussing it a bit more, she shared that she had a holiday work party in which she decided to indulge a little bit. And then afterwards, she kind of came off the track. She didn't go to the gym the next day because she felt bad for losing track. And then she didn't stick to the Whole30. And all of a sudden, we're in February, and she's actually gained a few pounds. All right, so we've all been there, right? We know what that's like. We go for a New Year's resolution, and in reality, we probably just forget about it at some point. So don't worry if you've been there. You're not alone, and we're going to chat about how to get past that today. So looking at some research and reports, they indicate that approximately 60% of people make New Year's resolutions. I actually thought it was a lot higher, but it's only about 60. Only 8% of those people who make New Year's resolutions achieve them. Only 8. According to US News and Reports, 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. They don't even make it a month. So in 2014, they did a neat little research project where they found 35% of participants who failed their New Year's resolutions admitted they had unrealistic goals. Remember that point. 33% of participants didn't keep track of their progress, and 23% forgot about them altogether, right? About 1 in 10 claim they made too many resolutions. Also remember that point. Additionally, research participants achieved their goal 22% more often if they engaged in goal settings. So in other words, resolutions were made in terms of small, manageable goals. Example, lose a pound per week rather than lose weight, right? So it's specific, lose 1 pound per week, so you have specificity and a time frame, as opposed to lose weight. There's no way to measure that. We don't know when we've won. All right, so looking back at our client, where did she go wrong? What was the reason she fell into the 92%? Well, really, did she try to do too much at once? Maybe she wasn't realistic with her goals. Maybe she didn't even have specific goals. In reality, it's probably all of those mixed together to some extent. And even though we can't tell the specific reason, what we can do is set ourselves up for success with some of the following tips. So first things first, we need direction. To get direction, we need specific goals. And when it comes to goal setting, you need to start with an assessment. So what does an assessment look like for you? What do you want to achieve in this new year? Common personal goals are losing weight, making better grades, saving more money. A good strategy for goal setting is to look at the big picture. So you need to know what you want and why you want it. And then after that, we break it up into smaller, more achievable goals. So in other words, we get the big picture. I would like to slim up. Then why do we want to slim up? And then after we know the what and the why, we can break that down. And having those smaller achievable goals will lead to better success. So we want to know what worked well in the past, and we would want to revisit those things. What didn't work so well in the past, and let's stay way away from those. So time management, practice of systematically finishing tasks in order to help facilitate a goal. But during your assessment, we need to find out, do we have time? And if we don't think we do, why? How important is this goal? So if it's important for you, we need to rearrange what we do in order to achieve it. So let's do this. There's a self-assessment workbook that was linked in the description for the video. If you haven't already downloaded that, go ahead and download it and pull it up and write your answers on a sheet of paper, or even better, print it out and take your notes and write your answers there. Lastly, in your workbook, take a moment to write down your why. Why is your strong emotional attachment to these goals? While you've written down, I would like to lose X amount of weight or achieve better grades or save money, stop and think about why this is important to you. Why have you set this goal? And is it to be a better role model? Is it to change health outcomes? Is it to increase your confidence? Take a brief moment, write those down as well. And when we come back, after you're finished, we will go over 3 tips for finding the new you in the new year. If you haven't paused, go ahead and pause, fill out that workbook. Okay, so tip number 1, let's ditch the all or nothing mindset. We live in a microwave society where we expect everything instantly. But the truth is, it takes time to make these changes so they can be sustained over the long term. So what we're going to do is we're going to create healthy habits. We're going to weave them into our lifestyle so that over the short term and long term, these habits stick and we see the benefits from them going forward. There are likely several goals or resolutions that you'd like to commit to for the new year, but the key is to only focus on one. Research has shown that people that change a single habit have an 80% chance of those habits sticking for the year or more. And when we try to tackle 2 or more behaviors, we see that drops all the way down to 50%, or excuse me, 35%. And then when we try to tackle 3 or more, it just plummets to 5%. It's essentially undoable, right? So we really want to focus on one habit at a time. How do we know where to start? We should aim to find low-hanging fruit, something you can achieve easily on a daily basis. You may be wondering why choosing something easy is important for accomplishment. Well, for accomplishing our goal. Have you ever heard the phrase, success breeds motivation? You may think that you have to be motivated for success, but what's really important is to have multiple tiny successes, and you will breed motivation from that success. Let's say my goal is to lose weight. While I know there's many things that to do to start making progress, I'm going to decide just to drink an 8-ounce glass of water to start the day before anything else. Just wake up, drink 8 ounces of water, and just get super confident doing that. And then after I drink that water every day and I'm almost not even thinking about it, then we start layering on habits going forward. So after I'm drinking the water, now let's add in vegetables. Now I want to eat vegetables for dinner a few times a week. And then after that, we layer on a new habit. Maybe I'm bringing healthy snacks with me to work or to school. So what we do is we start small, find something that we can do, and then once we're confident and comfortable with it, we start layering on new habits. Tip number 2, we want to start with a clean slate. So there's likely several goals and resolutions that you've attempted in the past. Diet plans or nutrition challenges that left you feeling unsuccessful. And you're not alone. Research reports that 2/3 of people on diets will regain more weight than when they started. This is actually super common, and I see it very often. Give yourself some grace. Try to put those negative experiences and thoughts behind you and give yourself a clean slate for the new year. With that clean slate is going to allow you to be more successful and achieve your goals faster. If you feel mindset is one of the things holding you back, take some time to start the day with positive affirmations. This was something that was difficult for me because you're just talking to yourself and trying to make yourself feel better, but it really works. What you say to yourself is what you think. Okay. So what goes through your mind is who you become. So say things like, I'm in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. This one's really important. If you don't believe that you're doing the right thing, it's going to be hard to continue doing it. So tell yourself over and over, I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. And it's important that I do it. I'm better than I used to be, better than I was yesterday, and tomorrow I will be better than I am today. Small things, but you say that enough and you start to believe it because it's true. I have all the strength and confidence within me that I need to succeed. Find this one's important. If you doubt yourself, tell yourself you're strong and confident and you have everything you need because you do. Next, let's go to the end of the day with gratitude. So I find that I get caught up in the hustle and bustle of the world, and I get to the end of the day and I think more about what's wrong than what's good. So take the time before bed, close your eyes, and think about a few things like, what have you accomplished? I am strong for accomplishing this, or this is what I accomplished today and it was good. I'm brave for having done this. Did you talk to someone new? Were you assertive with your boss? Did you go in and talk to a professor? Last one, I am grateful for. This one is very important. I am grateful for me, my family. My family comes first, and if I just slow down and think about it, as long as I have them, I am happy at the end of the day. So find some things that you accomplished, that you are grateful for, and it's going to help you sleep better. And it's also going to help you achieve your goals going forward. In addition to shifting your mindset with affirmations and gratitude, and create that clean slate, consider a visual tool. Like a vision board. Vision boards are great. You make a board, cut out pictures from magazines. If you still get magazines, print out pictures from the web, write down your goals and post it somewhere. This will keep your goals and habits in the forefront, so you're constantly thinking about them, and that's important to success. Make it a picture with friends and family. Sorry, not make it a picture, but share it with friends and family. Maybe it's an outfit you want to wear again. Whatever it is, make it visual so you can see it, and it's always there. While mindset is a huge part of this, that part of the clean slate, some other things that are very important, such as clean pantry. That pantry, or where you store your food, is important to how you approach eating. So here's some tips for cleaning out your refrigerator and pantry. Remove anything expired. I have this in my fridge. There's so many things you just keep because you don't want to throw it away. You don't want to waste food. But if it's expired, get it out of there. Clean out that fridge so it looks cleaner. Check the sugar content. Sugar is added to almost all processed foods, even if they're labeled healthy. The American Heart Association recommends that kids 2 to 18 and women consume no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day, and men no more than 36. Check the nutrition facts label and look for added sugar and get those out of there. Check the fat and sodium content. Fat and sodium are stabilizers. Companies use these in foods to make them last longer on shelves. While we do want to incorporate healthy fats from nuts and seed oils, we want to limit oil or fat sources from hydrogenated vegetable oils and added trans fats. So many sauces, soups, processed foods are loaded with sodium and added trans fats. Check the nutrition labels, get those guys out of there as well. So strategically place your whole foods. This one is going to be really helpful, especially if you're getting into having healthy snacks. When you open the pantry, you're more likely to grab what's in front of you. Okay, so make sure your whole foods and healthy foods are right at the front, so they're in your line of vision, and those are going to be what you go for. They're going to help you have a healthy food mindset, and it's just going to be easier to get to the good stuff. So organize that fridge and pantry. All right, now that we have a clean slate, let's discuss tip number 3, make a plan for success. Benjamin Franklin said it best: when you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. We know success leads to continued motivation and achieving our goals. So how are we going to plan for success? Going back to goal setting. What is realistic? Are you setting yourself up for success or failure? How will you stay accountable to your goals? Keep your goals visible, write them down and keep them in view. Anyone thinking about any ideas you're thinking about, put them on a vision board. Share your goals with friends and family. Most people will highly benefit from an accountability partner. Really, I could say that is all people will be more successful with a positive accountability partner. Get family involved, get friends involved. Find a way to track your progress. An app, a calendar, a Google Sheet, a journal. I mean, my wife loves writing things down, and it helps her focus on things better. For me, I prefer typing. So find the thing that works best for you for keeping track. All right, if you're thinking you aren't sure where to start when it comes to staying accountable and tracking your journey, here's the secret. Working with a nutrition coach is the fastest way for you to reach your goals. We use our tools and our resources to help you define your goals, track them, and stay accountable to them while staying focused each day, right? If this is something you might be interested in to help with accountability, just reach out to me, send me a message, and we'll talk about some options. Okay, looking to know more great tips to find success with this year's goals. Tune into episode 8 of Nutrition Made Simple podcast to hear 5 more healthy habits on successful nutrition clients with Nicole Acoin. She is a registered dietitian in Florida, and Ashley Osterman. Great episode. At this point, your handbook should be filled out and you're visualizing your steps you need to take to find your new you for this new year. With all the information out there, we know it can feel overwhelming. There's tons. So to start building your foundation, here are the HSN, Healthy Steps Nutrition principles that have helped many people take control of their health, one habit at a time. This one is the most important for nutrition. Add more whole foods into your diet. Start by choosing food options that are less processed, less packed with sodium, fat, and sugar. A simple way to start is by reshaping your plate with the plate method. Half starchy vegetables. So think of a plate. Here it is over here. Half of it should be non-starchy vegetables. A quarter should be lean protein, and a quarter starchy carbs, and mindful fats. So healthy fats, nuts, good oils, and so on. Avocados are amazing. Focus on balance. When we eat a balanced meal, so every meal or snack, make sure you're consuming carbs, proteins, and fats, right? When we pair all three of those in a meal, we feel more full, more satisfied, and we're getting more macronutrients, vitamins and minerals that we need in each meal. And feeling full is really important to success. Limit the added sugar. All right, so the American Health Association recommends no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar for women and 9 for men. The average person consumes 150 pounds of sugar per year. That's insane, right? That's 46 teaspoons per day. If you don't know what a teaspoon is and you have measuring spoons, go in your kitchen, look at it now, and think of 46 of those per day. It's not surprising. Sugar is super addictive, and it's hidden in almost every food product we buy. So again, don't forget to start with that clean slate and taking that added sugar out of your fridge and pantry. Now, take some time to answer some facts, FAQs, frequently asked questions. Fueling around your workout to gain muscle, lose fat, and increase energy is super important to your health and fitness goals. Aim to have healthy carbs and protein before your workout, before and after your workout. Think of it like this: if you don't put gas in the car, you don't expect it to go anywhere. So a good pre-workout is a pouch of applesauce and the HSN egg muffin. So there's a huge list of recipes and on Healthy Steps Nutrition's website, which we're going to link to. And the egg muffins are fantastic. They're quick, easy, portable, and healthy. A fantastic post-workout is non-fat Greek yogurt with a handful of blueberries mixed in. So you're getting some protein and some nice, healthy carbs. Also, what if you don't like veggies? I hear that all the time. And sometimes I may even feel that way. What I want to challenge you with is, what if you just haven't found the way to prepare them that you enjoy it? Right? That's what it took for me. I like oven roasted vegetables that have a little bit of a crunch more than overcooked or boiled mushy veggies. So find a way, experiment with new spices, new seasonings, and find a way for you to eat veggies. You could even put veggies into a smoothie. There's some fantastic smoothie recipes on that recipe page. Where should you start? So you want to start with one thing at a time. Maybe it's something you already have in mind. Maybe it's something we discussed today. But the best and fastest way is to choose one thing and focus on it. And also work with a nutrition coach if you feel accountability is going to be your biggest issue, because although this is simple, it's not easy. All right, here's the deal. There's never a perfect time to get started. There's always going to be something in the way. So if you're waiting for the perfect time to improve your nutrition, get on a fitness plan, and find a better you, there's no better time than now. So if you need some help with that, we would love to help. Give us a holler, message us, shoot us an email, stop by the gym, and we can talk about ways to help keep you accountable with our nutrition program and fitness options. So real quick, we do want to talk about our nutrition program backed by Healthy Steps Nutrition. They've helped thousands of people improve their nutrition, lose weight, recomp their body, and just feel better. So 3 quick ones to look at. Chrissy, she dropped a incredible amount of body fat. She lost 6.5 pounds per month, which is just incredible. That's way more than average. Then Lorena, she lost some weight, fair amount, but what really she's happy about is she gained strength, she gained endurance, and she's much more comfortable in her skin, right? She's happy about how she feels and what she wears. And Moose deserves, needs no explanation there. 75 pounds down, the guy's clothes don't fit, right? So if you're looking for nutrition, accountability, and focus, this is an option. Now, I do want to talk about our 28-day nutrition challenge. If you're not exactly ready to commit to a nutrition coach or nutrition program, but you want to kickstart your nutrition for the year, this is a great option. We have 15 spots, and because the reason we're limiting the spots, this is essentially a month of personalized nutrition. You're going to work one-on-one with a nutrition coach. You're going to get an initial consultation and a post-consultation. You'll get in-person follow-ups, weekly chats with the nutrition coach, biometrics with an in-body, professional in-body machine, and obviously thousands of recipes, weekly videos on improving habits. It's just a phenomenal way to kick off your nutrition for 2022. So if that's something you're interested in, and you're ready to get signed up, go to the link in the description. If you want to know more about it, go to the Facebook page or shoot us a message and ask for more details. We can hop on a phone call and talk about how it can help you. Now, we discussed 3 tips to help you find your new you for this year. Message me if you have any questions about these tips, or if you're interested in the nutrition challenge kickoff or even individualized nutrition coaching. I hope you have a phenomenal 2022, and I look forward to hearing about your successes.